So welcome to the Unity Within, OASIS, a free online webinar. Thank you for showing up, Mirabai, and to all those also that may be on their way, running a little bit late, or even those that may be in the background but not wanting to show themselves. So the Unity Within webinar really is an offering of an oasis. For in this world right now, as it is, with so much unpredictability, with so much potential looming dangers, as we're hearing on the internet and through the news medias day after day, we really need an oasis to be able to return to that reminds us of what we're doing on planet Earth, and also reminds us to return to what is most essential, which is to return to our essential being. That being said, let us just for a moment bring our attention to the breath so that we can follow the incoming breath as it reaches a peak, and then the exhalation movement of it as well as it empties out. As we give our attention to this, we are doing it with the intention to recognize that life is entering this body through the breath. It is giving us what we need in this very moment, which is life itself. And as we listen to the incoming and outgoing breath, we will recognize that in actual fact there is a softness, a quietness, a gentility that is pervading through our body, our heart, within the very space that we perceive ourselves to be within. That is actually within our own consciousness. So this is the very first awareness exercise, so to speak. We have enough. Steiner, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've seen your name before. I'll start the video.
Very good. So we have actually already started, Steiner, and just wanted to bring your attention to, we can do a little introduction a bit later on, or just a little bit of a talk as well. And you can ask questions anytime. So I did actually begin, Steiner, by indicating that this Unity Within webinar, in actual fact, is an offering of an oasis, especially during these troubled times on this planet, so that when we come together, even through the cyber world, on the internet, there is a space, in a sense, that we're coming into because of our collective intention, and also it allows us to link up psychically, you could say, regardless of whatever country we may be in, that we can connect through what's referred to as the collective grid or the planetary grid that is surrounding the Earth. And obviously, collectively, in our collective deepest unconscious, we are already connected in that manner also. So by entering this oasis, we have an agreement to come into this space of unity already within, and also that sense of just being together without having to have an agenda, other than maybe some questions or answers here and there to simply qualify or to clarify. But the most important factor here basically is to be able to bring our awareness to our breath in order to recognize that life is giving us exactly what we need in this very moment through the breath. And in this recognition, we stop, we be still, we settle into this quietness, we settle into a deepening of stillness of being. This is only for approximately 30 minutes, so to speak, this online webinar. However, it is enough for us to be able to simply be in timelessness as well. And for that to be accentuated, to be amplified, so that we may bathe in the serenity of this space. We may bathe in a quality of peacefulness that is within this. Are you following my directive in my languaging so far, Steiner?
Thank you so much. I just had to mute the teenager by closing the door and get the fan going here. In air conditioning in Bali. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Very
beautiful. Good. Nice to see you too, Mirabai.
Is there would you like to share anything, Steiner, what actually brings you, what attracted you to be here or to come to this particular online meeting?
I'm not sure how I got to the list. I think it was Mirabai who sent the email and that you would come up. I've seen you on images from Australia on Facebook or something, and yeah, I found it lovely that that you showed up. I didn't expect that because I only see Mirabai. How she got my email address, I don't know. So I don't know. But I have a long practice, and I've just come out of an 11-day retreat here in Bali. So I'm not no foreign to what you speak of.
Yes, wonderful. Wonderful. You must know then Shervin.
Yes.
Yes.
Did I, yeah.
Yes, he invited me, just a little bit of information, he invited me over there to teach over there about 2 years ago or so, but then all of a sudden Bali was hit by the volcanic eruptions, so it blocked all the flights. So I haven't made it over there yet since then. But I would imagine...
Yeah, it's quite, has had quite an amazing effect on me. I just realized that something that happened, I was kind of wondering, what is this? Because my body recorded the earthquake. In the West, I come from Norway, we see earthquake as terrible and devastating. And in the middle of it, it's very beautiful. And we had a 6.3 and a 7 that shook the house, and the walls were bending and they're concrete. So it's interesting. And being in that vibration is very beautiful. So it's almost like it doesn't matter if the house comes down because you're in a wonderful place. And but I recorded it. My body recorded and replays it at whenever, and not so often, but often enough that I know I have it. And I realized on the retreat what it is. It is my higher self replaying it to remind me of that awe and the wonder of the earth, the vibration of the earth, and to remember who I am.
What are you recognizing right now, Steiner, as you're sitting here, being here in this space through the internet on a live online webinar? What do you recognize as happening for you? What are you perceiving, in other words?
I perceive a wonderful container, and I think I'd like you to return to the mic so that you give your beautiful impression on the remaining time.
Thank you. Thank you. So every so often you will perceive through your eyes and through your listening, you will perceive these moments of non-speaking, of no movement happening. And I invite everybody to really be present within that. Be in a sense, be in a poise, be more poised within that pause. When those pauses arise, let us be more poised within that, so that we're really, you can say in a sense, making the most out of drinking those stillness moments, drinking those timeless moments. And it doesn't really mean that there is going to be any experience happening within those moments, within that space. We're not looking for something to occur, something special. It literally is like taking time out. I'm reminded at this moment of one of my songs with the words that go like this, but I will not sing it just right now, but it is this. I am here. We are here. Life is here. In this moment of sacredness, there is only love, only peace, oneness. In this moment of sacredness, there is only love, only peace, oneness. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment, for everybody to close their eyes and to listen a little bit deeper. So come and dance with love, stillness. Hear the whispering of silence. Being in love's sweetness. Hear the whispering of silence. Whispering silence. Dancing stillness. Whispering silence. Being in the sweetness of this. I am here, we are here. Life is here. I am here, we are here. Life is here. In this moment of sacredness, there is only love, only peace, oneness. In this moment of sacredness, there is only love, only peace, oneness. This is love's message for unity. This is love's song for oneness. The intelligence of our heart knows this. It recognizes this. It remembers this. This is why these events are referred to as an oasis, so that we come together to bathe in this. It is also a reminder that for all of us that I am here. I am here. Therefore I exist. I exist. Therefore I matter. I matter. Therefore I belong. I belong, for I am here. I belong, for I am here. I am here. We are here. Life is here. In this moment of sacredness, there is only love, only peace, oneness. Welcome, Len. Welcome. when we give ourselves the gift of sitting back into, returning to that primordial, eternal principle of unity that is prior to all of manifestation and prior to the illusion of disunity, when we sit back in that, even for a brief moment, we recognize that there is no question, there is no need for an answer, for there is no questioning.